My life be like, ooh, yeah, ooh. My life be like,
Hi everybody, I'm Daniel, and I had a few requests to do an updated video on how the Discipline Equals Freedom gi is wearing, and so that's what this is. It's just a review on after about a year and 3 months. I've worn this a couple of times a week, so about 130, 140 times, 130, 140 washings, and so this is how it's worn. It's worn extremely well. You can see all of the stitching is intact. There have been no rips or tears or snags. The material is in excellent condition. And I just wash this on regular cycle. It's not like I wash it on gentle cycle. And that's the jacket. The pants. Belt still works. Of course, it has the swivel lock belt. Still works well. There's been no signs of wear on it. As far as the stitching in the knees, I play a lot of top game, and you can see the knees are in great shape. These are the pro pants that are with this. This is the American Pearl Weave, which is found on the Discipline Equals Freedom and the Complete gi. So the only real wear that I have seen is just the difference in the color change. And you can probably see there that it's not quite the same deep black as it used to be. And I love this gi, so I ended up buying I bought a Complete gi, which is the exact same gi. It just doesn't have the fancy stitching on it. It's just the plain. So I've worn this Complete gi, I don't know, 3 times or something like that. So you can see the color difference between the two. The black one is the Discipline Equals Freedom one is obviously faded more than the new Complete. But as far as functionality and usability, there's really no difference now, other than it feels more broke in. If it actually feels better now than the Complete gi, the new one that I have. Let's see if I can get up close with the. That's the difference in how the fabric looks. But for all intents and purposes, it's basically the same as more than a year ago whenever I bought it. I still wear it all the time. It's my favorite gi. I actually bought this Complete gi, and I bought some Axioms, and I actually like the Pearl Weave better than the Axioms. But we may do a video on that later about the Axioms and what I think of the Axiom. The Pro pants are the greatest pants because these, I know it says on their website to order 1 size bigger, and I went over that on the last video. These are 36s, and I had my wife put in some of this elastic because it was so loose on my waist. I got the 34s, which I usually wear a 33 waist. I got the 34s, and they fit like a glove. These things are fantastic. I didn't put any elastic at all in them. They fit great. One thing I can say is these I got from the whenever I went to the Origin camp, and I bought these as seconds, and this is supposed to have a 30-inch inseam, and it's definitely longer. I could never wear a 30-inch inseam on any type of pants. I usually wear a 34 or 36. These are a 34. These 30s fit me just fine. They may be slightly short, but they're just fine. But anyway, super happy overall with the Origin Discipline Equals Freedom gi, and which is the same as the Complete. And I would highly recommend this to anybody who is looking for a good American-made gi. I would recommend this over really any of the other gis that I have or I have seen. I mentioned before, I bought some Axiom. I bought two other Axioms, and I bought that Compet Leta, and I'll probably do a review on the Axioms later, but I actually, the Compet Leta and this Discipline Equals Freedom gi, to me, is the bee's knees. So that's my thoughts on it, and that's my long-term review on the Discipline Equals Freedom gi.
Hard work!
Hard work.
Hard work!
Hard work.
Hard work! Work!
Hard work. Work. Hard work. Work. Hard work. Work.
Hard work! That's what they say.
Hard work. Work.
Hard work!